KOKUMO, who is going to read after me. And I'm going to read you a few poems from it. The first one is about my ex-girlfriend. And it is called, it's in 3 sections. It is written in, having a name, what is it when you have 4 beats in a line? Trimeter, pentameter. What's in between trimeter and pentameter?
Are you saying quatrain?
No, quatrain is 4 Tetrameter, there we are. It is written more or less in iambic tetrameter. It comes in 3 sections and it goes by the title of Fucking Amy! And the first section is called Fuck! Fuck you, Amy, you are a pain in the ass. Why do we have to sleep on the couch? Why won't you let me touch you more? What does it take to make you smile? Listen, shut up. You are pretty. I actually do think you're beautiful. Bony body, narrow arms, Thailand vagina. I know, it's shallow, but I like to put my fingers in it. Of course, I know we're breaking up. I know we are never getting back together. I know you are a fucking nutcase, but I'm still in love with you, alright? Second section is called You! Never fuck another trans woman. They are all crazy bitches. They bite, scratch, hide, hate things just like I do. Oh my God. Why are we all so hurt, so angry? I wish I knew a way to heal either of us. I wish you could forgive me for being one of us. I wish my love meant healing too. Whatever, Amy, I've had enough. I wanted a dramatic affair. You wanted to turn someone down. We both got what we wanted from this.
Wow.
Third section. Amy! Amy! It was a long time ago now. I haven't talked to you in years. You were too intense. I can't forget, but I don't know what the hell it was. You remember at my mum's house that time? We were staying there alone and we got naked by the fireplace. You let me touch your lovely cunt, then you came suddenly, and then cried. I'm sorry I'm not cis. I'm sorry you're not. Okay, fuck that. I'm not sorry at all. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but I don't know how it could have changed. Okay, I'm probably going to read 4 things, but they all have sections. The next one, I haven't read this a lot, so bear with me. This might not be my most polished ever performance. I am on book tour, which is very exciting. You can all hear me at the back, right? Yeah, good, I shout a lot. Very noisy. Lady emotions, man voices. I am on book tour, it's very exciting. We are driving from Seattle down to San Francisco. This is not the first time that I did this. A couple of years ago, I did the same route with Casey Plett and Sybil Lamb, who Gigi was reading a poem about. Do you guys know about Sybil Lamb?
Yeah!
Yeah, you all know who Sybil Lamb is? Okay, cool. So one of these poems is for Sybil Lamb, one of them is for Casey Plett, and some others of them are just kind of poems about what it is like to drive down the road in a car full of trans women. It is in sonnets, iambic pentameter. It is called California Enconia. And the first one is The Road, the Hills. There are 6 of them. Finding the road is always hard. We're wrong, then wrong again. I blame the GPS. We are a car of trannies revving down the interstate with bags and bags and bags, boxes of books, and half a quart of rum. We wear our newest, shortest thrift store dresses and play a tune about how hard it is to be a psycho bitch. We're running late and driving very fast. Just let the state police turn on their sirens. They'll get theirs. California! You're in a drought. The olives are all dead. The hills are dry. California! You're mad with thirst. And so are we. But maybe it will rain. The second one is called Polar Bear. Do you guys know this game, Polar Bear? It's like a driving game. The idea is that you go somewhere and if it's a little bit cold, You turn down the windows, you turn on the air conditioning, you all take all of your clothes off, and the first one to get too cold and put their clothes back on loses, and so on and so forth.
Wow.
So this one is called Polar Bear. I meant it as a joke. Who plays car games they read about online? But when the wind brings down the longed-for rain at last, I say, let's roll the windows down and get undressed. And Sybil does. We pause, we glance, and then I do the same. Athena's driving, but she wriggles off her dress, and Sissy too. We stare. Like, some of us have had a bunch of work, like me, and some just started moans, but there's no judgment. We're just curious. It's safe, for once. It's like we cast a spell. Tall girls, expose yourself in cars. Pull up to pee without a stitch to wear. Share your nudity and see how long you last. Third one is truck stop. It's about stopping at a truck stop. Maybe we should be naked. Even so, they seem surprised. I learned to disappear, but lessons get forgotten too. And yes, they notice us in packs, but let them look. Sometimes you need to take that risk. Every truck stop should have a few of us, stealing wasabi peas and telling noisy jokes, demanding very complex sandwiches. We're what I warned myself about. We have a purpose and a name. We're hungry since we stayed up getting much too drunk and had important conversations where we cried. And yes, we're feeling somewhat drained, but truck stop people, we are here to meet your eyes. This is the poem about Casey Black. It's called The Goddess. I want to praise, but I've been taught critique. And yes, Athena can be difficult. Last night we fought, some stupid argument. We'd both been drinking and we know what hurts. Soft-spoken, scrupulous and measured girl, all straight blonde hair, pale skin and mouth that purses when it rests, turned out to be, oh, right, a warrior. I mean, of course, we all have had to be. But this was fierce. This morning, among lemon trees, the sun still climbing up the sky, she came and offered me a way to climb back down. So praise. This woman's stubborn, sharp of tongue and eye. She's very kind and likes a drink. This is the one about Sybil, the oracle. People think praise is a dishonest mode, but I'm so done with irony. Sybil's tattoo says pretty worthless vermin and her tits are missiles. She told me she can move things with her mind. I half believe she can. It's like she always sees your point, but also past it with such clarity to what is overlooked, the trash she draws, the girls like us, the future. All her clothes are bright and cheap and way too small. She has no shame. She finds the use in stuff, which here is, look, it shows my boobs so good. She's making cuddly toys do dances on the dash and telling us about their lives. And the final one in the set, this is called Driving In. So it's about arriving in fucking Los Angeles. Bad mistake, never do that. Yeah, right, I planned it that way deliberately. Things have to end. There is a traffic jam, there are palm trees. There is a city here of things we have to go and do. It's not the car. I'd leave the car. But when we pull into the parking lot of don't know what this building is to finish off the rum and smoke a joint and see if Sybil can pick Sissy up and spin her round above her head. You know, she can. We know that we're unknitted, and we do it with regret. I've never felt like this. So strong, so good, so clear. I look from face to face and smile. I never want to turn away again. Although, of course, I have somewhere to turn. This one is called Lullaby. It has a date on it, 1995. So you can try and work out what age I was. Of course, a lady never tells. I was like 13. This room is full of terrors. My father lies in the next room. What is it that I'm doing in here? Dressing like a girl. There's my mother's clothes on racks here, her low and soft lighting. What is it that I'm doing in here? Dressing like a girl. It is in my legs and fingers. It is in my stomach pit that I can't stop coming in here. Dressing like a girl. But my father's out there dying. He is yellow, flat and thin, and his breaths are each unlikely, grating like a rasp. I know where every drawer is, where the tights and where the socks, where the knickers, where the dresses, hanging on the racks. This is not about her secrets, but I do know what they are. I've tried her wedding dress on, and her lacy underwear. Sometimes I get creative with these bits of her old life, and imagine I'm these women I'll never get to be. Like businesswoman, housewife, hostess, at a ball. All of these old outfits she never wears at all. Most times, I touch my penis and come wearing these clothes, then hate myself so badly, putting them away. This room is full of dreaming. It's full of hating everything. It's full of sex and full of grossness and full of not knowing. What my mother thinks, I don't know. What she'll do when he is gone. What she needs from me, I don't know. So I always get it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing in here. I don't know what it all means. My father's out there dying and I'm dressing like a girl. I don't have a lot of time here. Or my aunts will soon return to keep watching for the dying. He will soon perform. I don't have time to be creative, and I don't know what I want. I'm just looking in the mirror, getting in a state. I pull out a pair of knickers. I put on a random bra. It's not sexy, it's not hopeful, but I know it's what I am. I go into the doorway and look towards the bed. I give a little wave of greeting to my dad. I whisper something stupid. Hi, I say. I'm here. I stand for 30 seconds, not even full of fear. Just something. I don't know. I can't say what it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Standing in the door. I mean, he's unconscious. In a day or two, he'll die. He'll never know I stood there. Waved. Him. Goodbye. So that was an angry one, a happy one, a sad one. Do you want another relationship one, or do you want one about the internet? Internet, okay. So this is about a feature of the 1990s. Oh good, I can see you if I do this. Hello everybody, that's good. Hi. This is about a feature of the 1990s, which some of you who are old like me may remember, which is personal websites.
Yes.
People had like websites, right? And they like put all this shit on them, and then you went and read them.
GeoCities!
Whole website.
GeoCities.
Yeah, right, imagine. And like, I think the more people who took advantage of this, I think actually like transsexuals were really like a notable, like it was a notable genre of this kind of actually quite short period.
Oh my god, it totally was.
This art form. Because it flourished from what, like maybe 1992 to maybe 2001, 2005? Maybe there's like 15 years there that this flourished, and it particularly flourished, I think, among us. And so there were a lot of them, and some of them were fucking terrible. I mean, who remembers transsexual.org?
Ah!
Yeah, right, who did the Coggiati test?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, right, totally. Or like TS Roadmap.
Yep.
Or, but one that I kind of have this sort of lingering affection for is a website that Lynn Conway made. It was like a famous.
Oh my god! Somebody else knows this!
This website called TS Successive.
Ah!
Which I used to look at obsessively. Basically,
I used to go to that site every damn day!
it went up in 2001, which is the year that I transitioned. And it was basically just like lots and lots of pictures of trans women. It was just trans women, wasn't it? Lots and lots of pictures of trans women who were alive. That was the success. It was like they are not dead, and some of them even have a job. And it had like links to their personal websites. And so I read this website kind of fairly obsessively for a while, and it just, anyway, a while back I kind of stumbled on it, like it's now conserved on the University of Michigan servers as like a historical monument. Because, yeah, I'm a survivor of like Atlantis or something. Anyway, and so there's this classical genre of poetry, because as you may have gathered from all my talk about like meter and stuff, I am a big fucking nerd. There's this classical genre of poetry called the ubi sunt. Do you guys know what an ubi sunt is? Also known as a hua bit, if you're talking in Anglo-Saxon. It is a genre in which someone laments their fallen comrades who have died on the battlefield or otherwise passed away, and is like, where are they? Where are the great people of yesteryear? Now this generation is fallen and useless, something like that. So this poem is called Ubi Sunt, and it is dedicated to T.S. successors. All these pictures. I guess I dreamt of being on here with them. I remember being jealous of the pretty ones, distancing myself from the ugly ones, feeling really fucked up about whether I counted as a young transitioner. It never occurred to me to write to any of them. All of these old pictures are so uncool, and I miss how terrible it was and how much hairspray they all used. I mean, I used it too. It was like we were straight, just really weird. What happened to them? All their websites are down. The links are broken. Facebook has swept them away. Their pixelated GIFs and multicolored fonts. Where did these women go? And who remembers their journeys? And is there any way we could still make friends? And finally, one little one to say goodbye to you all. Thank you, you've been like a great audience, and this is a lot of fun. This is the last poem in the book. It is called Blue Lipstick and Snowfall. You know what's really good? To go out the door into cold weather with just a well-chosen outfit and a knife. Thank you!